All right, thank you. Thank you, everyone. It is Tuesday, April 22nd at 5 p.m., and I'd like to call the annual Village of North Hudson Reorganization meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Trustee McGuerin?
Here.
Trustee Keller?
Here.
Trustee Olson?
Here.
Trustee Porter?
Here.
Trustee Nelson?
Here.
Trustee Pike?
Here.
And President Wecken.
Here. Okay. Item 2 is standing committee assignments. Recommendation approval requested.
Move to approve.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I second.
Thank you, Barb. Any comments or questions? I don't think anybody has it in front of them, so that. But we changed, a few things up and stuff. You'll get once we get these approved, and we'll get them printed so everybody has a copy of what's going on. The biggest thing is Dusty is agreed to take the public safety chair position, and and Mary is moving to have Park Board of Commissioners. So we have that covered, but everything else, everybody that was in the different volunteers, they all pretty much agreed to take another term. So we should be good to go, because that's only really two big changes.
Was there a change on plan?
Plan.
So that would be under the appointed committees. That's 3 bullet.
Oh, that's number 3. Never mind.
Yeah. So, okay, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the standing committee assignments, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Item 3, appointed officials, committees, boards, commissions, and representatives to other bodies. Recommendations and approval requested.
Move to approve.
Thank you, Brian. Is there a second?
Second.
Thanks, Dusty. Discussion. Again, we don't have, I just kind of covered that with, we didn't have any changes really in other than Tim Zeiss is now going to be the Plan Commission chair, as Rob Howard has decided to not, or he said he's served long enough, and they like to travel, so it worked out, and Tim is happy with that. And also Barb, as Olson has decided that, or said she would be chairing the Historic Preservation Committee should we have any issues come up with our historic areas and stuff, and so that is a bit of a change, but anything else I think we're pretty much covered. Okay, anybody further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the appointed officials, committees, boards, and commissions representatives, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Board of Review assignments, meeting date and time. The Board of Review Committee assignments, approval requested.
Who's on it?
John, and I can make the motion myself, I guess.
Well, yeah, okay. Move to approve, and then we can go to discussion.
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go?
There we go. It's at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, moved to the front page. Okay, so let's see. So that is the Board of Review is myself, Gina, Kirk, John, and Nathan. So
Move to approve.
Second.
thank you, Brian. Thank you, Dusty. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And B is initial board review meeting to be held within 45 days after the fourth Monday in April. And right now it's scheduled for May 13th, 2025 from 1 until 3 p.m.
Move to approve.
Thank you.
A second.
Thank you, Barb. All in favor of the meeting to be held on the 13th, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Item 5, Resolution 2025-2, designating public depositories recommendations and approval requested, and I'll read just the important parts of that is, be it resolved that in compliance with section 34.05 of the Wisconsin statutes, the following are designated as public depositories for the public monies of the Village of North Hudson. And these are all the banks that we've been dealing with, but Hiawatha National Bank, Wells Fargo, Hudson, Associated Bank in Hudson, Citizens Bank in Hudson, Midwest One, Wisconsin Credit Union, U.S. Bank, First National Community Bank, Local Government Investment Pooled Fund. Is there
Move to approve.
a motion? Thank you, Brian. Is there a second?
I second.
Thank you,
Anybody
Barb.
new on there, Gina?
Nope.
Same group as last year? Where are we at on interest rates? Are we, everything the same, or?
Yep, we're still with the best interest rate that we know of. There's actually a couple on there recreating that caused me to ask or have a conversation with Nathan about whether or not we should still have accounts with all of these. So some of them are opened because we took out a loan, and in order to get a better rate, you had to open an account, and so we have a minimum amount in two of the accounts. And so I think what I'm going to do is bring back at some point, he's going to take a look at it, a recommendation to the finance committee to maybe close out some of those smaller accounts and consolidate that money.
Is he going to negotiate a little bit? Say, well, we're going to close this unless you give us a better deal?
We can.
Well,
We certainly
knowing
can.
Nathan, he would do that.
Our strategy.
Okay,
But no, they're all the same as they have been.
okay, thank you.
Yep.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the resolution 2025 designating public depository, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Resolution 2025-03, specifying line of succession for proclaiming emergency or disaster, recommendations and approval requested.
Move to approve.
Thank you, Brian. Is there a second?
Second.
Is that Mary?
Yes.
Thank you. Discussion? And it's, I'll read the resolution is just whereas if because an emergency condition exists and the full Village of North Hudson Board is unable to meet with promptness, the board is authorized to establish an individual designees in line of succession for proclaiming an emergency or disaster in the Village of North Hudson. And the line of succession for that is the village president, public safety, which is now Dusty, public works, which is Brian, public welfare, which is Kirk, park board chair, Mary McGurran, and then Barb and John are members at large, or if we can't get everybody together, then we get a hell of a storm. Hopefully that'll all work out like it has in the past. We haven't really needed to use that, so let's see. We've had the motion, we've got the second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the line of succession, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And item 7 is President's comments, and usually you don't make any kind of comments I haven't in the past, but I would just, if anybody's watching out there, I would like to say thank you for, for the vote of confidence in reelecting me. I think we've had the village going on a pretty good path, and we'll do our best to be the best fiscally responsible board that you can have with our tax dollars. Gina.
I think the only thing I'll add is there is a request to potentially look at changing the meeting times for both the finance meeting and the board meeting. I was not able to get what I needed to get this agenda updated, so I'll be bringing that proposal to the board meeting in May for discussion and decision on what you want to do with it.
Sounds
Just a
good.
heads up.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah.
6:30, or sorry, 5 and
5:30?
5:30.
No, 5:30 and 6.
Okay, yep. 5:30 for finance and 6 for
What's the question?
what was requested,
we-
yeah.
Moving the board meeting from 7 to 6 and therefore finance at
A
5:30.
half an hour, or, earlier. Hour earlier.
And since it'll be on the agenda for May, we should probably not discuss much further than we are right now.
Correct.
So,
Thank you for clarifying though.
so thank you for, giving a hint to what might be going on. So, okay, that brings us to item 9, which says that we are adjourned at 5:11. Thank you, everyone.